Hi, welcome back to this post-apocalyptic Every Life Stage challenge. The Every Life Stage challenge was created by James Turner, and if you're interested in the rules, there is a link in the description box below. Oh my. Damon, you are interrupting my intro. Alright, we'll just leave that there for a second. As I said, the link for the Every Life Stage challenge are in the description box below, so you can go and check those out for yourself. Okay, let's deal with Damon. He wants to propose marriage. I'm sorry, Damon, that's not how this challenge works. So we're going to upset him, but no way. Yeah, he's not happy about that. But anyway, in the first episode, Naya completed all of the tasks for the first round of the challenge. She completed everything that is in the newborn section. So she joined a career and she found someone to have a baby with, which is Damon, who is now a bit upset that she doesn't want to marry him. So the only thing left to do before we can start round 2 is we have to wait for Naya's baby to be born. And then there's some wheel spins to do, and we reset everything and start all over again, which I will explain when we get there. When that event occurs, we'll go through the rules again. For the time being, Naya needs to earn some money. She doesn't really have that much in household funds, and there are going to be medical bills now. It's time for her to go to the doctor. It's one of those advantages of being part of the military's program to repopulate the Sims world. There are doctors and medicine available, but Naya still has to pay for it. If you're unsure what I'm talking about, you may need to go back to episode 1, where I explain how this is the Every Life Stage challenge, but in a post-apocalyptic Sims world. And just a quick note, if you added a comment below the first episode, I'm really sorry, I won't have seen that as of recording this. Here in the UK, it is the summer holidays, and I have small children who don't go to school for 6 weeks. So I am recording a little bit in advance, just so I can regularly post another episode of this challenge. But feel free to drop those comments below this episode. By the time we get to episode 3, I will see them. Add any suggestions you've got, add baby names, and I will do my best to incorporate those in a future episode. As I was saying, it is time for Naya to go to the doctor, and that is going to cost her 150 simoleons. Which, when you only have 642 simoleons to your name, that is quite a lot of your household funds. But of course, we want Naya to look after herself and take care of her growing baby. So she's going to visit the doctor now. I apologise if I sound a little strange through this part of the video. I have something stuck in my throat and I'm trying to clear it. Hopefully in a few minutes it will have gone. Anyway, Naya's doctor suggests she gets immunised against some serious diseases. And I think that's a very good idea. On top of everything else that is about to come Naya's way, with multiple children, the last thing she needs is to become ill. And once she gets back from the doctor, we're going to send her back again to the gynecologist just to check everything over, make sure the first part of her pregnancy is doing all right. She's feeling a bit tense because Damon didn't react well to being the other parent of her baby. I believe she's still in the second trimester? Third? I can't remember. I'll check that in 2 seconds. Right, and that is another 200 simoleons to go to the obstetrician. So all of her money has just been used up just going for all of her medical visits. But at least she's now vaccinated and she is in her first trimester. The second trimester is in 21 hours. Naya is back from the doctor and the baby is progressing well and Naya must be doing something right. So that's good news. That's a good start. But she is now very tired. So we'll take her to bed And for the next couple of days, she's going to concentrate on just doing a lot of gigs and earning as much money as possible. Oh, Damon, you must go home. It is time for Naya to get some sleep. So we'll say goodbye to Damon. In actual fact, the next time we see Damon, we'll give him a residence key so he can come and visit whenever he wants. But she's also going to ask him just to be friends. I mentioned in the first episode, it would be kind of fun to have her ask each of the baby daddies to be just friends. Because in the last round of this challenge, Naya will need to rekindle her romance with one of them. And it'll be interesting to see which one she naturally gravitates towards, or even which one you guys think she should just end up with. You'll be able to let me know. And then Naya can rekindle her romance with that sim. And hopefully we can have a nice big wedding. And that'll be really fun to look forward to. Naya is almost fully rested. And she hopefully will have enough energy to get through a full day of fabricating and completing as many gigs as we can get through. There's the baby on the way. I mean, it won't need anything while it's a newborn, thankfully. But then we're going to start this all over again. And we're going to end up with an infant eventually. So we're going to need a crib and some toys. So, Naya, I think there's enough sleeping. Up you get. I'll have a child. Yeah, let's pin that one. Let's try and get some aspiration points so she can buy some reward traits. They could be quite useful. Use the recycler. More than likely you're going to do that. Flirt with Veer. I don't know who Veer is, but if you find him attractive once we re-roll your attraction preferences after the baby is born, then you can flirt with him to your heart's content, my lovely. Oh, she's sad again. Naya's spending a lot of time feeling sad. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the option to be a gloomy sim at this rate. I hope not, but we shall see. She's got some morning sickness. And I think the baby is due around 6 o'clock on Thursday night. Oh, look, she's going to go and cry it out. Oh, I hope she doesn't spend the rest of this challenge just being sad. I mean, pregnancy hormones notwithstanding, because that's going to definitely make her sad occasionally. But I hope overall we complete her aspiration and, you know, find her a romantic partner. Okay, let's have a quick shower. I did have to move the shower. It was, I don't know why, it wasn't working over there in that corner, so I had to pop it there. It seems to work all right now. And we'll go back to the rec centre where there is a fabricator and select a gig. I wonder how far off she is fabrication level 2. Quick look. Oh, it's about halfway, so probably going to be another rug for now, but that's fine. For now, we will make as many rugs as is necessary. Oh, this might cheer Naya up. This is Daisy. And Daisy's expecting a baby too. It's actually Daisy's second baby. Daisy is a sim I created just to test this save file with. And I kind of played through the challenge, sort of, you know, just checking what I would need for the save file to function for this challenge. So Daisy's expecting her second baby, so this could be a really good friend for Naya. Let's see if they get along. Discuss interests and maybe get to know. Oh, bye Daisy. Hopefully we'll bump into her again. Right, let's get on. What gigs are available today? Let's see. It's either make a rug, or make a rug. I'm not surprised. It's a shame they're only worth 100, all of these. The last ones Naya did were all worth 200. Never mind. Let's select that gig. And I'm going to take Naya around the area, collect up all of the things she can recycle using the recycler in order to make this rug, which I won't bore you with. I'll go and do that off camera really quickly and we'll make a rug. See if we can get Naya's fabrication skill up to get better paying gigs, because that's going to help a lot in the long run. Well, actually, scratch that. There doesn't seem to be anything for Naya to find except for a frog, which we will breed. And we'll sell any excess ones, but there's nothing else. So we're going to have to go to where there's a dumpster. Here's a quick glimpse into the save file that I'm using. As I said, it is an empty save file, so there's nothing. I'm going to put things in here as we play the challenge, but there should be a dumpster down here, I believe. If we go to the waterfront, she should be able to find a dumpster. Let's go find out. Oh, thank goodness. I was questioning myself then. Oh, but there's nothing in it. I wonder if it'll fill up the longer we stay here. And now Naya needs the toilet. I don't think there's a public toilet here. Okay, I'm going to hang about for as long as Naya's bladder will hold out and see if she'll be able to die for deals in this dumpster in a little bit. It's all going to depend on Naya's bladder need, unfortunately. Oh, Damon. In the end, him and Samara were not made for each other. Interesting. Okay. Well, considering he just proposed marriage to Naya, I don't think that should surprise us. I'm not sure Naya's going to make it. I think her bladder might give out because she's pregnant. But there is finally something in this dumpster. I'm wondering whether I should risk it and send Naya over to the other dumpster, because there's one over where there would normally be a bar in a, a fresh save file, but there's nothing over there. But there is a dumpster. We need bits and pieces, so I think we might just have to go for it. Great. She found 2 simoleons. That doesn't help. I'm really sorry about this, Naya, but there's no bathroom from what I can see. And I am going to need you to waddle over there. I mean, she's climbing in a dumpster anyway. She's going to be a little bit smelly. Dumpster diving. Now, hygiene will be going down for that reason anyway, so let's just waddle over here. Come on, Naya. I'm really sorry about this. Oh no. Yeah. But you're climbing in a dumpster, so just at least she won't waddle slowly now. She can walk at a normal pace. Look, as soon as she's done this, I'll make sure she gets a shower. I'm going to raid these 2 dumpsters for as many things to recycle as she possibly can, and I'll go and make sure she gets a shower back at the rec centre where the recycler is. And then we'll get on with this gig. God, this is so challenging right now. I'd forgotten how difficult it was at the beginning of a challenge. I don't think this challenge is going to get any easier very quickly, because she's going to have a lot of kids with her in future and probably be pregnant most of the time. So, this is just Naya's life for now, for the time being anyway. Oh, Naya has solved this problem. She's just found a full wood jacket bike. So she's going to be able to cycle around and get places a lot quicker. Brilliant. She's also found a chair that we can recycle. And we're going to check this dumpster before we go. Here she comes on her bicycle. Oh, well done, Naya. This is going to help so much, having a bicycle to get around on. Right, last dumpster, then shower time. Okay, not very many things to recycle at the end because she kept finding dye. Let's see how many bits and pieces this gives. And we'll hope that it's enough to... It was a rug, wasn't it, that she needed? Create a rug. But first we'll chat to the client. Let's see how many bits and pieces we get from this. Oh, I forgot to give her a shower. Right. Food, shower, and chat with the client. She's now in her 2nd trimester. Third trimester in 24 hours. But something is a little off, so we're going to have to send her back to the doctor again. I'm guessing she's going to have one of those chronic diseases, like, I don't know, asthma or eczema or something like that. So we're going to have to go and find that out as well. Poor Naya. It just keeps kicking her while she's down. Oh, that is definitely not enough bits and pieces. Okay, Let me take care of her and see if anything's finally spawned in the local area that we can also recycle. Might have to rethink this somehow and find better ways for her to get bits and pieces. Ah, turns out she does have enough to fabricate a rug. I think she already had enough. So let's get to fabricating a rug. And then she's going to need the toilet again because, well, you know, obviously pregnant. I think we'll check to see if there's another gig she can take. Not sure she's going to have enough bits and pieces for it, but the more money we can make, the easier this will be. We just need to get this fabrication skill up. It's a bit slow. I know this skill is one of the more difficult ones. It's like with herbalism. I find that one quite challenging as well to increase skill levels in. But hopefully the money she earns for each gig will go up exponentially as she goes up through the levels. In the meantime, I'm going to allow her to breed her frogs. It's not going to give us very much, but it's better than not making very much money at all. I think you're going to have to use the bathroom before you go and do any fabrication. Use that first, and then we'll go create the rug. Oh, look at her little baby bump. It's so cute. I love it. Third trimester in 19 hours. Are we going to have a fight with the machine this time, or are we getting more skilled? Fingers crossed. I'm going to let Naya sleep at the rec centre so that all the things that she can recycle respawn and she can gather them up in the morning. I don't feel as though that's wrong at the moment since she doesn't have any dependents waiting for her at home. She will do, obviously, very soon, so we can take advantage of it for the time being. Now then, let's see whether or not we can get approval from the client. Come sit here, Naya. Send to client for approval. Wonderful. Okay, she got 120 for that. That's not too bad. But I'll get her to check for another gig in the morning. It's probably only going to be a gig that pays 100 or 200 simoleons anyway. But we'll let her get some sleep, rest up, and work on making some more money tomorrow. Oh no, I forgot that Naya was feeling a little off. And now there's a pregnancy complication. Naya, up, quick. I completely forgot you needed to visit the doctor or the obstetrician. I'm going to take her there right away. Oh, it's going to cost another 200. All the money that she earned yesterday. Naya can't tell if it's her or the rest of the world that's spinning. Oh no. Oh, I hope she's all right. I hope everything's all right. Anaya has developed a pregnancy complication called pregnancy-induced anemia. She will need to take additional iron supplements that alleviate the symptoms, but overall pregnancy should progress without major issues. Well, that's a plus. That's a good thing. Okay, well, we're going to have to get her some iron supplements. Wow. Her money is just leaving as quickly as she can earn it at the moment. I hope she has slightly smoother pregnancies after this one. Let's see, iron supplements. There we go. Okay, 60 simoleons isn't too bad. And the good news is there are now dig spots. Actually, you need to take one of those iron supplements before I completely forget, because you are currently feeling dazed. Oh, she's getting on her bike. Are you on your bike? Quite interesting how Sims can ride a bike when they're pregnant, but I don't believe they can ride a horse when they're pregnant. I don't actually know whether or not you should ride a horse when you're pregnant. I never tried to do that when I was pregnant, but I can imagine at a certain point it's probably very uncomfortable and you wouldn't want to. All right, let's start again. Oh, okay, we're probably going to need to go to the toilet first. See if you can get that dig spot. I'm going to take care of her needs. Oh, she loves her new bike. I'll take care of her needs. I'm really sorry. My throat doesn't seem to be going back to normal, so I'm just going to sound strange through this entire episode for some reason. But I'm going to take care of Naya's needs. And we'll use the recycler and we'll go and get her a new job. How is her fabrication skill? Okay, she's almost on level 2, which means we should be able to choose a slightly better paying gig after the next one, hopefully. One of the mods I have installed gives Sims strengths and weaknesses, and it's quite interesting. Naya has super parent potential, so she's doing what she was made to do. I didn't assign these, they were randomized. She's not very good at comedy. She would need a bit of extra effort in order to be a jokester. But she has an athletic build, so she's naturally gifted at physical activities. But she is clumsy on the dance floor. So, did you just fail at that? Come. Oh, she's in a bad mood. I'm going to let her calm down because that's probably for the best. But yeah, so she's a potential super parent and gifted at physical things. Oh, oh, oh. I see we lost the battle with the fabrication machine. Okay. Maybe we'll shower off first, then try it again. No wonder you're in a bad mood. I'd be in a bad mood if I looked like a rainbow splat. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Why isn't the paint coming off? Should we try that again? Why is she still looking like a rainbow had exploded all over her? Oh dear. Okay, fine. Apparently, we're keeping with the rainbow splat. You're going to have to take that aggression out on this fabricator again, though. Let's try to make a rug. Again, are we getting any closer to gaining skill? Okay, we're 80% through level 1. Whew. Come on, Naya. And no, you're not in a good mood. I get it. Although, third trimester in 6 hours. Not long, and there'll be a little bundle of joy for you to play with. Oh, actually, Naya's in a bad mood because she's pregnant, but the dye that's all over her, she actually finds it amusing. From fabrication failure, Naya thought it was only llamas that could spit. So it's not actually bothering her that much, so fine. If it's not bothering her, it's not bothering me. Oh no, not again. In you go. But, on a positive note, she has reached fabrication level 2. Maybe she needs something to eat before she fights with the fabrication machine again. Who programmed this one? It has to have been an evil genius, because this fabricator is mean. It's just downright mean. Naya lost the fight with the fabrication machine again, but she did eventually make her rug, and it paid 120 simoleons again. Unfortunately, today there are no more gigs that Naya can take. They required a different skill, not the fabrication skill, which I didn't even know was a thing. But since she's quite tired, baby is going to be here in just one more day. I'm going to let Naya get some rest before she spends a bit. Do you like fruitcake? Oh my goodness me, that is a miracle. No, wait, I'm not finished with you yet. Do you need to use the toilet before you go to bed? No, okay, you're fine. All right, early night. And yeah, one more day of work before you have someone dependent on you for their very existence and care. One more day and Naya will no longer be alone. So much for her early night. She's due for the doctors. Yeah, go now. Up you get. I don't know how much that's going to cost. Is that for, I think that might be the, is it Panda Sama's childbirth mod? That might be what this one is. Naya is now in the 3rd trimester of her pregnancy, and despite her pregnancy complication, both her and the baby are doing fine. It's so exciting. Ah, pregnancy issues. Okay, go to the toilet and then back to bed with you. We may need Naya to work on not just fabrication. I think this is called beer brewing because of a mod I have installed. Normally it would probably say juice fizzing. So I think it's the same skill, just it's been retitled. But there are no gigs that Naya can take at her current fabrication level. Not even a candle one. So you may have to learn more than one skill just so that there's always a gig she can take. That is a little bit disappointing because obviously we need to make some money. I guess she could go and pick up the frog. There's a frog spot over... Where is it? Over... I've lost it. Where is it? Over here? Naya, come down here. Yes, there's a frog hiding down here. Breeding frogs is our only option right now. I wonder when the gigs refresh. Oh, Naya wants to make a candle. There isn't a candle making station in this save file at the moment, but I'm willing to put one in. Let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comment section below. Let me know whether or not you think Naya should add beer brewing, which is juice fizzing, and like making candles to her set of skills. The candle making comes under the fabrication skill, but the beer brewing is a different one. Well, if we can't do anything else, she can at least go around and collect up all the dig spots and add to her bits and pieces. So the next time she can fabricate something, she has the bits and pieces for it. Okay, so Naya now has 88 and 57 bits and pieces. Don't ask me which is which because I actually have no idea. I think that's all she can do for today. But baby will be here very, very soon. So I'm just going to let her just relax, just hang out. It looks like she wants to chat with Bay. Yeah, just going to let her relax and listen to some music, if you can call it that, and until it's time for her to go to the hospital. It's time! Naya has gone into labour. Now, she's gone to the hospital, and this is probably not a hospital anybody would want to give birth in, but it is the only hospital that has doctors in it in this post-apocalyptic world. They are all military doctors, and well, it's not pleasant. No matter which way you look at it, it's in disrepair, and it's, yeah. But at least there are medical professionals here, and Naya will get the care she needs to give birth to her baby in as safe a way as possible. Now let's see, I have got Pad Samma's Childbirth mod installed, and I will play through it just for that little bit of realism. So we're going to ask to check dilation, but I'll just let you know what the results of it are each time, and I'll speed through this just a little bit. I just think it'll be nice just to have that little bit of realism. Okay, she's only 2 centimeters at the moment, so let's see if we can find a way to speed this up somewhere around here. Oh, in this not pleasant looking cafeteria area. As you can see, it's got massive cracks in the walls. We're just going to have to hope that this building is structurally sound, even though there are broken parts of, I'm guessing, the ceiling on the table. And we're not even going to ask what these stains are, but Naya's going to give birth in this hospital, and my thoughts are, over time, this hospital will get repaired. That's my idea anyway, because Naya's going to be having children over the space of about 20 years, if you think about it. This baby that she's having now will have a baby of its own before we end the challenge. So this hospital, along with all the other buildings in this save file, I am hoping to sort of upgrade them as time goes on. At least that's my hope. So this should be the only time Naya has to give birth in this hospital in this state of disrepair. I'll come back as soon as Naya is ready to give birth, and we'll see what she's having. Oh my goodness, look at the state of this room. And Naya feels like she just wants to be alone. She's feeling really sad and isn't sure if she's ready to be apart from her baby right now. All she wants to do is curl up and cry. Oh, hopefully you'll feel less sad when you're cuddling your first baby in your arms, Naya. I'm guessing the state of this hospital is not improving her mood at all. She's 5 centimeters dilated now, so very soon, any minute now, she'll be ready to give birth. Huh? What? What are you doing to me, game? I just got the notification that Damon got married to Lynn. Oh well. He's about to be her dad, whichever way he looks at it, but okay, maybe Damon is not the sim she's going to rekindle her romance with. She really is somewhat alone at the moment. Oh dear. Oh, it's time. It's time. The first baby in this challenge is about to arrive. I thought I could get a reasonable angle for this, but we'll just come up here with you, Naya. You've got this. You can do this. Take this moment just to admire Naya's adorable freckles. I had forgotten I'd given those to her. Ooh, baby's here. And it's a girl. I'm quite pleased at that because obviously I don't have anybody's name suggestions at this point. I'm sorry if you put any in the comment section last time, but I have an idea for a girl. I'm going to call her Eve. Now, I suppose, you know, that stems from Adam and Eve, but from this Disney fan, and I've recently been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I think it's the first expansion pack, A Rift in Time, which adds Eve from, you know, Wall-E. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's where I got the name idea from. Oh, little baby Eve. Welcome to the challenge. She's going to be quite important, this little one. There she is. Oh, I hope you're feeling a little bit better now, Naya, now that little baby Eve has arrived. I wonder if she'll look like Damon or if she'll mostly look like Naya. Oh, where is she? Where is little Eve? Did it put her somewhere? I'm not sure. Oh, hopefully she's safe. She's down here anyway. And Naya's feeling a little bit thirsty. Right, well, let's take little baby Eve and go home, and we'll try and settle into your new role as a mother. Here she is. And Naya's just gained the parenting skill, of course. Little baby Eve. Oh, so cute. But with that, we've reached the end of round 1. Naya has fulfilled all of the things that need to be done. And we're going to start again. And the first thing I'm going to do is spin the wheels for little Eve here. There's 4 wheels we need to spin to randomize an activity, her kind of hobby, her favorite color, and the theme we'll decorate her bedroom in over time when Naya finally has some money. You may as well feed her while you're here. Oh, or feed yourself. That's absolutely fine. And yeah, we're going to spin the wheels so we know what we need to do in round 2. Let's go spin some wheels. So the first wheel is the activity wheel. This is supposed to be like a family activity that Naya and her children are supposed to do each round, a new one each time. So it's not specific to Eve, and she can't really participate in it while she's a newborn, but we have to do it anyway. This is a copy of James Turner's wheel, and I did remove some and add some, so they are a bit more appropriate for the post-apocalyptic challenge. So we'll spin the activity wheel and see what we get. Oh, I was really hoping that would stop on the previous one. It was almost on a family baking session, which would be just that little bit easier. And now Naya has to adopt a farm animal. Okay, fine. We will adopt a farm animal. We'll remove them as we go. We'll remove that one. And these last 3 are specific to Eve. This one is going to be Eve's hobby, what she likes to do as she gets older. What's it going to be? Yes! She's going to be into cooking. That is perfect. That is so helpful. Okay, remove cooking. Next up is Eve's favourite colour, so the colour that she would like her room to be in. What's it going to be? Yellow. Nice and bright and cheerful. Okay, remove that one. And finally, This is for Eve's bedroom and the style that her bedroom is going to be. Let's hope it's something I actually am... what? Shabby? Well, I know what that means. I was afraid it'd be something I didn't know. I'm not sure of some of these styles, what they actually mean, but shabby, well, we're already there. Don't need to do anything to her room. It's shabby, all right. Okay, and we'll remove that one. So at the start of round 2, we will reset all of the tasks and do them again. This time we have to do the newborn and infant tasks in this round, except for having to join a career, because Naya's already done that one. We need to find a sim to have a baby with. And as I mentioned in the first episode, the scientists want Naya to select her choice of baby daddy to give the baby the best chance of survival. You know, it's a post-apocalyptic world and we want the baby to have a good fertility rate, and the way we're doing that is through Naya's attraction preferences, which each round I am going to randomize, and we will do that right now if I can remember how you do it. If I didn't put this up in the last episode, I will put it in the top corner of the screen right now, how I can randomize these attraction preferences in live mode. There's a randomize here somewhere. Turn-ons and turn-offs, auto-assign. It's not that one. I will find it. It was the other option, obviously. So I'm going to randomize Naya's turn-ons and turn-offs. And it has now changed them to she likes hot pink hair, medium length hair, and someone who's very slight. She doesn't want anything artsy, platinum hair, or white clothes. I'm not sure that's a lot to go on, but okay, let's close the window. That is the criteria we will work from. After all that, I think Naya is quite tired, so I'm going to send her to bed. And I suppose we need to see how much a farm animal will be. We could go for a chicken coop. That is a farm animal. I think a cow might be a bit much. At least from chickens we would get eggs. If I've lost you, I'm looking at farm animals because that is the activity we have to complete in round 2. So my thoughts are either chickens, a baby goat, which could be cute, like a little pet, you know, instead of a cat or a dog, or a mini goat or mini sheep. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, which farm animal Naya should get to complete her activity spin for this round. And so we begin the era of screaming babies. From here on in, this challenge will always have a newborn in it, so if you don't like the noise, I think this challenge may not be for you. I'm not sure what it is little baby Eve needs right now, but she's not letting Naya sleep. However, we're going to leave it here for today. We're at the beginning of round 2, and in the next episode, we will work through those tasks and find another baby daddy for Naya to have her second child with. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have any baby name suggestions, ideas for the challenge, in particular, I want to add some holidays specific to a post-apocalyptic world to the calendar, and I've been struggling to work out what to add. They need to be very simple holidays. For example, you know, like you're thankful for things or you appreciate something. I don't know, they could be exchanging gifts, but I'd like to rearrange the calendar so there's something appropriate in each season. So if you have any suggestions for that, I would love it if you drop those in the comments. If you've enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, because that will help the video get out to more people and they can come and join Naya on this Every Life Stage challenge. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, click subscribe and hit the little notification bell so you're notified every time a new part goes up. I hope you're having a lovely day, and until next time, goodbye.